in disaster, but no answers on the surface. What if who you're running into has an issue with the person that's emerging from the verdicts that you lived through? The bullets barely missed you, the bullshit hit you like a ton of bricks. Pissed it out, I come to this. Should be grateful you exist instead of liking someone else's pics. You only get what you give, it is what it is. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe, but too well behaved to feel never.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. And if you have yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so today we are taking a look at another auditor that we've never seen before. I've never even heard of this auditor before. This is what I guess he's calling out audit. I'm not sure what exactly you would call it. A little backstory on this. So at the beginning of this video, he talks about how he's doing this First Amendment audit. What he's going to do is he's going to go up to police vehicles and he's going to take this tire cleaning stuff and he's going to clean their tires, which, you know, it's a pretty nice thing to do. So like, okay, I'm kind of all right, well, let's see how this goes and see how they respond, and then he's going to ask them some questions, right? So that's what he's going to do, and I'm not sure what to think of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it and we're going to take a look at it together.
Doing the community a little favor here. Lost the cap. If the conversation goes well, I'll probably do that one too. Maybe even this one. Trying to speed this up a little bit. I don't want you guys to just sit here and watch me shine tires, but I'm an efficient person. So if I'm going to do a job, I'm going to do the job all the way. I'm not going to half-ass the job and just do one tire. If I came here to say I'm going to shine a cop car's tires, I'm going to come out here and shine some cop car's tires. All of them. Not just one. Okay. So look inside. We're ready for a conversation. Forgive me if I'm speaking loud. Like I said, my sound is muffled because of the mask. During business hours, ring bell for service. You're familiar with building? I don't see anybody, guys. Okay, I'm gonna hang up the video and I'll call you back, or I'll talk to you later. Hold on. All right. Hello, officer. May I please have your name and badge number?
Who are you, sir? Do you need police assistance?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay. What is your nature of your emergency?
Sure. May I please have your name and badge number?
My name's Detective Tran.
Tran?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your badge number, sir?
18824.
18824. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. I just want to take like maybe 5, maybe less, 2-3 minutes of your time to ask you like 3 quick questions.
What is the nature of your emergency, sir?
It's not an emergency. I never said it was. I'm just here to make contact with a police officer. I'm a journalist exercising my First Amendment right. Just to ask you 3 simple questions.
Cool. I don't even know who you are, sir.
Okay. I'm a journalist exercising
What
my...
is your name, sir?
Journalist.
Any questions you have for the police department, you can refer to the public information officer. Okay, sir.
Are you a public information officer?
I am not, sir.
Are you an officer to the public with information? Well, I just had 3 little questions. So guys, basically that shows you our justice system right there, because I just had 3 questions. What do you think communication is? Josh, I think communication is not that. Hello, officer. Hello.
Yeah, hey.
May I please have your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Officer Young. My badge number is 11326.
Officer Young,
326.
11326. Okay, we're out here with Officer Young. I'm like holding on to this with my crotch, so I'm gonna put this down. Officer Young, do you have maybe 2 or 3 minutes of your time to have a quick conversation?
I do not.
Okay. So then why are you standing in front of me right now?
So I was wondering why you were spraying stuff on the police car and then over here waiting in front of the business.
I appreciate you inquiring on that. I think that's part of your duty as a public servant. And I think also part of your duty as a public servant is to have this conversation with me right now, because I have a question for you. And it's just 2 or 3 questions that I could have already asked instead of doing this runaround. So do you mind if I just give you 2 or 3 questions, Officer Young?
Go ahead. I'm away. I have a call to go to, so good luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Officer Young. I appreciate your time. So you see this, guys? This is our justice system. Nobody wants to talk. Why doesn't nobody want to talk? It's just like 2, 3 quick questions. It's like he came up to me as if he had questions and didn't want to answer any of mine. And this officer doesn't care what time of day it is. He has something super important to do right now. For sure. Like serve the public by like answering my questions. Hello, officer.
Hello.
I hope you have a beautiful...
All right, guys, so there you go. A very unique way to go about doing a First Amendment audit. Of course, there was a lot of baiting in that. He was hoping the cops would come out and think he's doing something nefarious, and then he was going to not confront them, but ask them some questions. And it just would have made for a very uncomfortable situation for the officer, going from baiting them to all of a sudden coming at them cordial. Would have been interesting. Luckily, when he was doing it, the cops didn't come out. They didn't confront him. He decided to go to the door to ask them some questions. The officer came in. He decided to refer to himself as journalist. When asked his name, he said journalist. And the officer, of course, responded perfectly with, well, then you are going to have to talk to our public relations officer, because that is who journalists deal with. They normally don't deal with regular officers. They usually deal with a public relations officer, which is normal. So the officer did a great job on that. Of course, he didn't take it very well. He just wanted to ask some questions, and I need to do what I want to do. This is what I do. So then another officer came out and again asking him, well, I want to know what you were doing with our tires. And, he let him know he was cleaning them. He wanted to know if he could answer a question. I will give him that he was very cordial with the officers. He didn't try and, you work for me, this bull crap, which is very nice to see auditors not do that sort of thing. The officer, again, didn't ask for ID, didn't try and violate any rights, didn't do anything, asked what he was doing. He found out the guy wanted to ask him some questions. He didn't want to answer, so they left. When they realized there was no threat, everything was kosher, and they let him do what he needed to do. Now, I think if he would have went about this a much different way, he would have had a much different outcome. If he would have rang the doorbell and said, hey, look, I'm a freelance journalist, I'm just doing my thing. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and clean some of your tires, and then I want to ask you some questions. And he probably would have got all the answers he wanted. Probably would have been a very different situation, but then again, it wouldn't have been a First Amendment audit. It would have been a journalistic interview. But of course, that's not what they're after, because they're not real journalists. So, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. How did you think the auditor did? How do you think the officer handled the situation? What would you grade this type of audit? Obviously, I think there's a lot of baiting in this. I think he could have went about this a different way, but then again, it wouldn't have been an audit. But I thought it would have been a nice change up from what we normally see, especially on my channel when we deal with these auditors. What do you guys think? Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again with another video. All right, y'all. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?